Hey, this is Jim, the God Power Ranger from Power Rangers RPM, and you're watching Wolf Thunder Ranger.
So what's up, guys? Welcome to the Delta Squad Megazord Tips and Tricks. I'm your host, Wolf Thunder Ranger. Today we were tackling the Zord. We're going to show you some matches he got into, and we're going to pretty much tell you what you really got to do in some of those situations. We got plenty to set up for you. Really do want to do one more thing before anything. Usually the best things you can give him is ultimate and silent, not silent strike, but silent defense, just because his SPD slash does do good amount of damage. You can't give him DOT. He is pretty much a good fighter on his own sometimes. And pretty much like that type of stuff right there for our boy Delta Squad. Really, really cool Zord. So without further ado, let's get into our matches. So we got Delta Squad Megazord here, right? And we gotta see how he stacks up to the competition. So let's get this started. See what our boy's about. And get to it. So I'm going to be finding a lot of dinos down here since it's only a 5mm Zord. Not much to do with it. I took that for one reason. Because I had no choice. But that's again why I like the Delta Dive. Dodging that Saber Kick is great. Okay, Justice Land's going that far is nice, but can at least cost 4 for having too much counterattack. So Dino's pretty much the struggle when you're playing with your SPD Megazord. Now, that's an issue. I thought 454 would have been faster, but it turns out a common's punch attack is faster than the actual 454. It's very weird. So we're seeing like how this match is playing out. We see if we can clutch it. So we try to use the stun gun. Stun gun's not enough, but you know what? The Delta Dive is great. Trap him in the corner a little bit if you can. Now, my issue right there was why couldn't I do the shield attack? Now, this is where the game ended because this super is godly. That thing covers so much range. It was beautiful. Now, let's get to our next match. So we fight this guy again. We're going into round 2. But Delta Squad was really, really good with that ultimate. Because it knocks your opponent out of whatever special effect they're in. That's how it works. Now, Delta Squad just being the Megazord that he is, it's really cool. See, the issue right there is that the Megazord can just do that breaker for free after you use 5 energy. It's ridiculous. See, I like that Delta Dive. I broke the gap. I sliced and got crits. That's how godly that is. That's how godly those punches are. But he was waiting to actually do attacks. Honestly, this was like a great couple matches. I like the Delta Dive. It just gets away from Dino when you feel like it. And once you get Delta Dive again, you're ready to just jump away from the action. Go a little ham on your opponent. I didn't even have to dash forward to him. But I didn't want to waste that so I can build up again, the gap, the distance. But then I realized something. This special legit was the killer. Right there. That was not going to cut it. He broke the fireball, and no matter how many times you try to react to it, you're not going to stop it. And the fact that it deals purple makes it really good. Let's get to our next match. So let's get started with our next one. Against Legacy Silver. Dino versus Delta. All these matches are going to be Dino versus Delta, so we got to start getting used to these matches, because I'm not bringing this guy to 8mm because he's a good Zord where he's at. So again, I got Delta Strike. I like that because look how much range it covered in the end. It got in my opponent's face long enough for me to do stuff. Now, the fact that the Lance cost 5 is an issue. The damage is nice. Damage is nice. But I had to eat that double upper. And then I went for this since he doesn't have any special attack to stop me. So that gave me purple. And then I did the stun gun for some great crit. It's like having a Goldar and another stun gun. And then you went for that nice slash again, and then another stun gun because you can't react to it. So the meaning is, if you don't have a shield, you're gonna die. I do like those sparks with the sirens in the end. Let's get to our next match. See, the key thing to understanding Delta is the freaking shield costs 5. It's a big number for just that attack. I know it covers a lot of range, but you can limit the range and put it down to a 4. But I hope they do that because it doesn't have enough that can even surpass Thunder, and we're really trying to surpass Thunder anyways. Right there is what made that attack godly. Now, when you have time to do this slash, that's good. You know, you get some time to rebuild the energy, get what you kind of need. I had Justice Lance anyways, so I can do it again. Since he did waste that energy, went for the double SP sword. Yep, 1, 2. And a stun gun. I could have done it again, but I didn't. I could have capitalized a lot with the SPD sword. Yeah, you can't punch him out of it. That's the good thing. Damn, that guy died. That's why Delta is pretty godly from that experience. It really is. Now, the fact he did this, he screwed himself. Because he had to eat all that damage again. So the fact that that does practically 8,000 damage, plus that nice crit strike, shows a lot about this character. Oh my god, next round. Delta's ultimate is worth playing with this sword. Without his ultimate, I guess you would give him silent defense so you can do a little bit more. But this character is legit nice, actually. Very nice playing. Does what he's got to do. Gets damage in. The Delta dive is one of his bread and butters. I like that because he still had to eat the purple. So that's good. As long as so the whole point is, I'm now realizing that the point of Delta is you need to attack first. If they have a shield, that's on them. But judging from that little playstyle, I'm understanding why that's a thing. Why it's a kind of slow start, but once it goes, your opponent can't counter it. Again, I like the Delta dive. It's so good, so worth. The way it just does that is hilarious. See, I'll take that, right? I mean, I'll slice him too. I mean, it does a good amount of damage anyways. Stun gun, didn't care. Just wanted to do stun gun again. And this is where he screwed up, because you know where the special leads to. 1, 2, bah. With that crit. And then the stab comes in for another purple damage. Godly. This is Delta. This is him at his best. Let's get to the next round. Alright, so in this one, we actually finally fought a samurai. Which is good, because we had to do some more testing to see where this lies. He just spins that little tiny gun. He's like, you're going down, punk. You're under arrest. So we're going to fight samurais and see how this match plays out. Now, we had Delta Dive, so we were going for it already. But the issue was I was still near the bonk. That's not good. You don't want to be near the bonk. So then we stabbed him. We did good on that. Took a nice shot. We ate this. This is fine. We didn't have to worry. But now that we got him in the corner, we were able to get away from the bonk. If we stay away from the bonk, we can do everything with this character. So, you know what? Just keep shooting him. Like, right there. It's like, it's beautiful. I know you're trying to get the shield. Couldn't even get the shield, and when he did, he tried to bonk it. It's amazing. It was meant to... Look at that. As long as you get the stun gun off, you're good. Now, in this scenario, obviously, I'm not going to eat that shield. And he missed terribly. And he got shot. Okay. But yeah, keeping Samurai in a corner just so you can Delta Dive so they can't block is one of the greatest techs in the game. It really is. On to our next one. Delta Squad is good. He's not bad. He has a limit. And the limit is that shield attack. That's his stopper. The fact is, this character is still good on damage output that can end matches with crits. I like that. You can see he crits like a mofo too. Now, if I did SPD double slash, this would have been a different story. But then again, look, he had a shield attack anyway, so he had to build energy. So I had the spear ready. Just went for the punches. You're not allowed to hit him out of it. And he did it again. He tried to do an attack. Now, I wish that looked like it did more damage, but it doesn't. See, I tried to stab him. He went super. That's fine. I can go super too. And this is where, like, he prospers, because then you go into the slash, keep the purple going, stun him, keep it going, delta dive so you can keep the distance. And since he missed that, he still took a shot to the face. And you're pretty much going to win this match irregardless, because then you just do the ultimate again. Goodbye. Goodbye. GG's. It's godly. Especially when it looks like it can do... If it crits, it can do 10,000. It can do 10,000 health. That's really good. So if you take a chance on the final hit of the game, it might be worth your while. Next match. So we fought this guy again, Wax Nip. We got him a second round, so that was good. But Delta is really kicking it. You just got to find the tech and just do it. His ultimate is the reason he's godly. It's because of that crit. It does really good. So in a Samurai with an ultimate versus Delta's ultimate is way better than Samurai's. Way, way better. I did all that Delta dive, and just to be in this situation, just to slice him, because now he was just trying to wait it out. He was trying to turtle it out, and it makes sense. 1, 2. Obviously, he had a shield. Stab him, do the damage. I actually had to eat that, so I had no choice. Stun gun, not enough. But, you know, maybe he's going to have double breakers at a certain point, but he didn't. So I went into that attack, and the good news is it didn't stop my energy from growing. But I took a double upper, and that kind of killed me. Try to breaker him, but nope. The flying sword is what's really keeping him going. I still like to hit him with the Delta Dive. I mean, he did waste a kick, but he did get another shield, so that is a little bit of a pain. Stab. Oh, no stabbing. He wasted a shield again. And I screwed up on that part. So what I did here was I had to go ultimate. I had no choice but to go ultimate. And after I took that fireball, that's where he lost. Because even if he survived that, I was going to lance his shield kick anyways. So let's get to our last match, guys, and that'll be it for your tips and tricks. But Delta Squad is definitely bringing something big, actually, to the table. That ultimate, I'm telling you, is the reason why. It is godly. The way you use it depends on you. Delta Dive is his real bread and butter. It does all that good damage. You gotta just use the stun gun and get out of it to really get out of Dino stuff. You're gonna start hitting Dino hard if you need to. Yeah. And believe it or not, start your games out with the Delta Dive, you know? Because you never know if they're going to do something like that. Or that. And then he got it again. Wasted 2 energy, doesn't matter. He's still not capitalizing with the damage. So I was able to capitalize with this since he ran out of energy. Now, if you really want to kill your opponent, get him in that purple state again and then do your ultimate. I just never done that because there wasn't a time to do it. Now, I like the range that covered. And I like all this crit stuff. And this is where he screwed up badly. Because guess what? Stun gun. And then just Delta Dive to end the game. Right there. It's just godly. That's all you really need. Anyways, guys, we're going to conclude here for tips and tricks. I'm your host, Welp Thunder Range. I hope this video helps you out. Helps you better understand Delta and how good he is and how good he can be. He has his flaws. It's definitely that power sword Dino uses and the Dino Punch combo, which kind of knocks him out of a lot of stuff. But you know what? For the amount of crits he gets, I think I'll ignore that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And thanks for always supporting your boy, Welp Thunder Ranger, a.k.a. your mobile master, a.k.a. you know the drill. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.